thing to say. What does man mean? Man means mind. Where is our mind as far as figuring out a way to create a destiny for our people in America? It's time to wake up, black man. This is the African Renaissance Time channel, and I'm Brother C.C.Blackman. And I want to respectfully say to every black man in America, it's our fault. That's right. The condition of our people is completely our fault. You go on the manosphere, you hear black men all day talking about how they want black women to be feminine and how they want to take their rightful place as the leaders of their families. Well, if we're the leaders of our families, we're also the leaders of our communities, the leaders of our nation, the black nation of America. We have to be aware of the fact that we are a nation within the nation, and we have responsibilities to be administrators over that nation. You cannot expect the black woman and the black child to have direction if the men themselves have not marked out a direction for us to move in. This is very, very important. You remember the 1950s and the 1960s where black men paraded around with placards protesting oppression. And those placards read, "I am a man." This is a very serious thing to say. What does man mean? Man means mind. Where is our mind as far as figuring out a way to create a destiny for our people in America? Remember, it was Moses who said, "My people die for lack of a vision." What is the vision of black men in America? Do we have a vision that we can persuade one another to participate in? We want to see manhood from coast to coast, north and south. We want black men to be strong. We want black men to be on the same page. When we have unity, then our nation has unity. We get it together and our woman gets it together. We give up on our people, then everybody gives up on our people. So we're in crisis mode in America. There's too much conversation about how the black man and black woman don't get along. And that's because we don't have a clearly articulated agenda. Sure, the black woman has problems, but if you get it together and you start to direct, you start to move in the right direction, your people will follow you. It's time for black men to do what other men do, and that is come together and set up some type of agenda and some type of government, quasi-government, that will be able to function in terms of directing us. It's not a political situation for the United States. It's a black situation that has to be resolved. We have to have standards for our manhood. Now, when I was a little younger, I used to be out on the street telling people that we have to have a standard for black manhood. We must be the protectors of black women and children. We must be the protectors of black civilization. We must be the protectors of each other. And the best way to do that is for us to work together, especially when it comes to building the economy. We must create an atmosphere where we can participate in business so that we are able to employ one another and provide for our families and put our women in a situation where if we want to have strong family life, we'd be able to support them with our salaries. But we have all this money passing through the black community, and we are so comfortable allowing other groups to take that money and build their societies as our society is neglected and starving. So it's very, very important. Our priorities are all wrong. We watch sports on TV all day, and we see how teams work together to achieve a championship, to achieve a goal, but we can't see ourselves as a team. We too busy with artificial beef. Our young people are everywhere showing us that they're going to kill each other and shoot each other because they don't understand teamwork. Teamwork makes the dream work. So if I have to step up and be the coach, concerned Coach Blackman, I'll do that. I want to put a message out there for black men. Stop looking for anybody to blame other than ourselves. We are powerful enough, we're intelligent enough, we're strong enough to come together and start to build an agenda that will take care of our women and our children and ourselves. And that agenda begins with respectful communication to each other and the recognition of what our history has been so that we understand that we have a moral responsibility. We owe it to the ancestors. We owe it to the children yet unborn. We owe it to all these fatherless children in the black community. We owe it to our women to set a course and provide some direction for our people and to start to build some kind of economic base. Let's wake up. It's African Renaissance time. I'm expecting brothers to get back to some intelligent behavior. We have to have an amnesty. We have to look at the past 30, 40 years where we sold each other dope and killed each other and betrayed each other's interests. And we have to put that to the side and very conciliatorily start to relate to each other as if we understand that we're all going through the same thing. But we cannot ask to have the maximum respect directed at us by our women and by our children, if we can't even show the maturity as men to come together and to build something. This is very important. So one of the great benefits of accepting blame, accepting the condition of our people as primarily our fault, is that it empowers us now to make changes. See, if it's not our fault, then that means we're not in control. So I accept the responsibility for the condition of the black community, and I'm doing my part in my community as a father and as a responsible black man, as a business owner. And I also want you to do that. We have to create an environment where it's easy for black men to be strong and to be honorable, and the best people to protect that is other black men. Thank you for listening. It's African Renaissance time.